The Garden Report is brought to you by FanDuel, the exclusive wagering partner of the CLNS Media Network.
Hey, Bobby Manning here. Welcome to another Garden Report after the Celtics opened the in-season tournament with a win here. 1-0 in group play. In their group, of course, if you don't know, the Nets, Magic, Raptors, and Bulls. So a manageable slate here makes you think that the Celtics could make that Vegas trip in December when they go to the semifinals. And the first round will be here in the home courts.
Group East C, right?
Yeah.
The
teams that make it up.
I'm just trying to make sure we get this right. C, right? All right.
Listen, I like the idea, but so far it's been funny how no one seems to care. The players won't even pretend to be excited.
No, they won't at all.
And no one seems to understand how it works.
Yeah.
So Adam Silver was very excited about this. All the reporting has been that there were some doubts and skepticism about it, but he pushed hard and he got it done in the CBA negotiation. And here we are on November 10th with a funky court, some okay New Jerseys, and a regular season game that felt like a regular season game.
It did. I mean, with the court though, it did feel a little different. There was a little, I don't know, special vibe in the air, I guess. The fans, I feel like,
felt
pulled
the
up
vibe
earlier.
in the air?
A little bit. I feel like the fans were here earlier than usual. Maybe they let them in earlier because they want to see the court and take pictures, and that's really what it was, if you ask me. The pictures.
It was the chicken fingers.
People post. No, that's us. That's our dinner from the bag. Well, the chicken fingers are always available here at TD Garden, but I feel like that was a little bit of excitement because people just want to be like, oh look, I'm here, and oh look, here's my selfie. Here's me and my friends at the first game.
I did
here.
see Eddie House on the court taking a picture after.
Yeah, he did it right before they ripped it up. He wanted to make sure he get that first picture in. So that's kind of what the NBA was going for, if you think about it, right? You're bringing that attention to it. It's something different. It stands out, no question. That's what everyone's been saying when you look across the league and everybody's respective playing court. But again, I don't think we'll understand truly the value and what the future is going to hold of something like this until it's over, right? Until the first championship game happens. And I'm sure Adam Silver is just hoping that it's going to be one of the greatest games of the season, because otherwise, like, you don't get the same excitement for it, nor will you get anything like it next season if that's not the case, right? If you don't get a Celtics Nuggets or even a competitive game between two marquee matchup between two powerhouses, then I just feel like people are just going to be down on it forever, or at least if they don't tweak it in a sense of, what you get as the reward to winning it all. Or whether that's, I don't know, an automatic playoff berth, which some people think is ridiculous, or a future first round pick, which I think would make things a lot more exciting, but it's also a little ridiculous as well. So what do you think about it? Because I can't see any other way of the NBA spicing this thing up for next season before we even see what the championship round looks like.
Yeah, I agree with the fact that you're going to need the best teams there.
You can't really say.
Yeah, that's the only way you're going to make it work, especially since we know it's just the 500,000 this year. And if the best teams are there, the best players aren't moved by that.
Yeah.
They're making 30 million, 40
And neither are
million,
us, let's be honest. That doesn't affect us whatsoever.
Yeah, right. So
that's not affecting our bank account.
That's the most challenging part about it.
Right.
I'm excited to go to Vegas if it comes to that, but
that'd be fun.
The fans don't have a great connection to it. They're not going to be excited by their team winning it. I mean, if the Celtics win this thing and don't win the championship, no one's going to care.
I don't know. I feel like the Celtics fan base
will not care about
this. You think? I don't know, Bobby. I think the Celtics fan base...
You think they'll lose in the East Finals and the fans will go, whoa.
No, but see, that's a different question. That's a different
what I was
question.
asking.
No. You said if they win it all, that they wouldn't care. No, if they win it all, then it's bragging rights. Then it's, they even beat everyone in this stupid tournament. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to be talking their ish. They're going to be saying, like, man, this just proves that the Celtics are the best team in the league. If they lose it, this thing doesn't even matter anyway. So, yeah, I'm with you in the sense that if they lose, they're not going to be disappointed. But if they win it, it's bragging rights. It's Celtics fans talking their trash and saying that any team in the Western Conference, it doesn't matter, that they'll beat them, especially if it's the champs.
FanDuel is the exclusive wagering partner of the CLNS Media Network. Right now, new customers get $150 in bonus bets with any winning $5 moneyline bet. FanDuel, official partner of the NFL.
I love the idea of that because you only play the West twice a year.
I'm just hoping that's the case, man. Like, if we get Celtics and Nuggets, then I'm thrilled. Like, that's the matchup that I would love to see.
Even
because
Celtics Lakers.
It's the early. Celtics Lakers would be exciting as well, but for me, it's the early NBA Finals preview, right? And when you look at the way both teams are built, like you would love an additional matchup to see these two teams go at it, because like you mentioned during the Celtics postgame show, we're only going to see that twice this year. So to get a third one, I think would be great for both teams and beneficial when you look at the way each team is made up and trying to prepare themselves for a potential matchup down the road in June.
Plus, people always think the new stuff's stupid. Like wild card game in baseball, Elam ending in the All-Star game in the NBA. No one knew what that was or understood it, and then it ended up becoming a hit. Made the All-Star game
only
a lot
Heat
better.
fans, I feel like, love the play-in tournament.
The play-in tournament was good.
Yeah,
good
because
idea.
look what happened to them. It boosted them to the NBA Finals. If there's no play-in tournament,
that's a great comparison, because I feel like when that got invented, people were probably like, "What the hell is this?"
But then as the time goes on, they're liking it because they're seeing their team benefit from it. So I mean, how does that happen with this? With this tournament, I don't know. Again, we won't find that out until the
There's gonna have to be tweaks. The stupid court's gotta go, and in the future.
I think the court is just like hey, remember that first year we did that? Oh yeah, look at the court.
It got people talking, right?
Yeah,
and the uniforms are horrifying. Not the Celtics, but most of the other ones.
I feel like that's always happened. But that's true.
That's what they gotta get right.
NBA 2K is gonna have a field day, man. They're gonna love it if the next. Oh, we have all the courts. We have all the different things that you can do. It's for the younger fan base.
I get it, and
I think
you need the right incentive. Maybe it is the playoffs. Maybe it's a tiebreaker. I know Ahmed, our producer, mentioned that one, the 1-win tiebreaker from the championship. Yeah. Small but potentially impactful boost to your team's chances if you win this. And you've mentioned the draft pick as well, which could be interesting with the new CBA rules, the takeaway pick. So we'll see how this develops. Year one, I'm intrigued. I think once it gets out to Vegas, people will care, and there'll be big games, and there'll be the spotlight games, and it'll shine. This is a tough one to get up for and get excited about, but Celtics win it and keep their chance of going out to Vegas alive with a 1-0 start in this in-season tournament. They'll have the Raptors tomorrow night here, not an in-season game, but they will play them at some point, and the Magic as well.
That's gonna be a great game, man. Yeah. Celtics Raptors.
I love it. Always love seeing Toronto. Always love chatting with their fans too. If you're tuning in here, make sure you're on the postgame show tomorrow night.
The Raptors fan base, they're going to be back with a vengeance this season. Their team is
Schroeder's back.
The team's causing a ruckus right now.
On Saturday, maybe.
Schroeder back. That's right. Yo, he's dropping 20 at least. Tell me that's not a Schroeder thing to do here at TD Garden after that one season in Boston. I can't wait.
All right, Celtics win this one. Our recap of Peyton Pritchard's Bigs Nights up on Celtics All Access. Go check that out, as well as all the post-game reaction from the Nets win and tonight's game by the time you hear this against the Raptors. So for Josue, Pavon, Bobby Manning, that's it for the first night in-season tournament. We'll see you back here in a week for game number 2.
Ever wish you could navigate the betting field with the confidence of a pro? Enter Odds Are. They're not a sports book, but they're the sports betting advisor you always needed. It's like having a playbook for smarter bets right in your pocket. I've been absolutely loving the experience, and I think you will too, especially since Celtics All Access listeners get a 30-day free trial. Elevate your game day and join the smart betting revolution. Go get it at oddsr.com/Celtics. That's oddsr.com/Celtics.